Conflict. It's as inevitable as taxes and traffic jams. Whether it's a disagreement with your spouse about where to eat, a heated debate with a colleague about deadlines, or a simmering tension with your relatives over their constant interference. Conflict can be draining, frustrating, and downright unpleasant. But what if I told you there was a way to avoid most of these unnecessary battles? नहीं, ये नहीं करने का. Do you want to become a master of conflict prevention, a silent ninja gliding through life leaving only harmony in your wake? Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Facts and Fiction. Today we are going to dive into an interesting and necessary topic in today's world: how to stay calm in a storm, or at least try to stay calm. Before we jump into the video, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever a new video is posted. Conflicts are like children throwing tantrums in a toy store. Loud, messy, and fueled by pure unadulterated silliness. We get worked up over the silliest things. A parking spot, a remote control, the last piece of rasmalai. No, not rasmalai. I'm not giving up on that. But what I mean is, we puff out our chests, stomp our feet, and fling insults like how Salman Khan insults every contestant in Bigg Boss.
Imam?
Yes, sir.
हद में रहना मेरे साथ.
So here is a detailed breakdown of your storm avoidance toolkit with examples. Step 1. Sharpening your empathy blade. Imagine this. It's a family get-together and your family is gathered around the table. Palak paneer looks appetizing, but the atmosphere is thick with tension. Your aunt Tripura Sundari, notorious for her blunt opinions, just made an insensitive, kind of sarcastic remark about your parents' life choices and tried to give unsolicited advice. You feel your cheeks burning, your fists clenching, you want to lash back, defend yourself, prove her wrong, and maybe even throw your plate at her face. अरे नहीं यार, ये नहीं करने का. These are intrusive thoughts and don't let them win. Before you launch into a heated debate, take a breath and step into your Aunt Tripura Sundari's unnecessarily flashy shoes. Here's how to sharpen your empathy blade. Ask why. Instead of assuming the worst, try to understand her perspective. Why might she be making these comments? Is she genuinely concerned about your family's future? Is she simply envious of your path?
బ్యాటరీల పుల్లలు రెండే ఉన్నాయి. నేను ఇక మస్తు మందిని ఇన్సల్ట్ చేయాలి. ఇన్సల్ట్ కాదు, ఇన్వైట్. కదే కదా నేను చెప్తున్నది. ఇగో నేను నీతో మళ్ళీ టాకుతా. ఫోన్ పెట్టి.
By asking why, either directly or to yourself, you open a door to understanding. Recognizing her emotions can help you respond with empathy instead of anger. Before you channel your inner destructive Cersei and blow up the sept, try saying something like, I understand you might be worried about my family. This simple acknowledgement shows you care about her perspective and opens the door for a calmer conversation. Share your perspective instead of attacking her views. Explain your motivations and aspirations on behalf of your family. Tell her politely your family is on the same page and is always supportive of each other. Basically, try to diffuse the ticking conflict bomb. You can also say something like, I appreciate your concern. We both want my family to be happy and fulfilled, right? Remember, empathy isn't about agreeing with someone. It's about trying to see the world through their eyes. By sharpening your empathy blade, you can disarm potential conflicts and foster genuine connection, even with the most opinionated relatives around the table. And when none of this works, अरे नहीं, ये नहीं करने का. These are delulu thoughts and not solulu thoughts. Just keep calm and be the bigger person. You have better things to do than get all shaky and red eyed about the entire scenario. You will earn peace for your family. Step 2. Mastering the art of I statements. Imagine this. You walk into your shared apartment, exhausted after a long day, only to feel a mountain of dirty dishes piled high in the sink and overflowing onto the counter. You see red. Your roommate, sprawled on the couch with their phone glued to their hand, doesn't even bat an eyelid. You are ready to unleash a verbal tirade about their lack of responsibility. But then you remember your I statement training. Here's how to master the art of I statements in this situation. Instead of, "You never clean up, you're such a slob." Yeah, this is accusatory and inflammatory, instantly putting your roommate on the defensive. Try saying, "I feel frustrated when I come home to a messy kitchen. It makes it hard for me to be relaxed and unwind after a long day." Now, this statement focuses on your feelings and the impact on you, leaving room for understanding. By using I statements, you achieve several things. You avoid blame. Instead of pointing fingers, you take ownership of your emotions. It's not about attacking your roommate's character, it's about expressing how their actions affect you. You encourage dialogue and not an argument. You promote collaboration. You can say, "I'd really appreciate it if we could share the cleaning responsibilities more equally." This invites your roommate to participate in finding a solution that works for the both of you. I statements are your secret weapon for navigating conflict and fostering a more peaceful coexistence with your roommate or anyone else for that matter. So next time you feel the urge to point fingers and assign blame, remember your I statement training. And if none of this works,
पहली फुर्सत में निकल, कोई जरूरत नहीं तेरी।
अरे नहीं ये भी नहीं करने का. Step 3. Be the calm in the storm. Imagine this. You're in a heated meeting with your colleague, brainstorming solutions for a challenging project. Everyone's throwing out ideas, but your coworker Sehem Modi seems particularly agitated. He keeps interrupting, criticizing others' suggestions, and his voice is rising with each passing minute. You feel your own frustration bubbling up. You want to snap back, defend your ideas, and maybe even throw a few pointed remarks of your own. But wait! Before you join the storm, remember your training to be calm in the storm. Here's how to keep your cool in this situation. Take a deep breath. Don't react impulsively. Pause, take a deep breath, and allow your body to relax. This physical shift can help calm your mind and prevent you from saying something you might regret later. Listen actively. Instead of formulating counter arguments, try to understand his perspective. What's causing his frustration? Is he worried about the project's success? Does he feel unheard or undervalued? By actively listening, you might discover the root of his agitation and address it more effectively. Gain trust and respect. By showing composure even under pressure, you demonstrate your emotional intelligence and leadership potential. Facilitate solutions. When everyone's calmer, it's easier to focus on finding solutions rather than defending egos. Remember, being the calm in storm isn't about suppressing your emotions. It's about managing them effectively. It's about choosing to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. By mastering this step, you will transform from a passenger in the drama to a champion of peace and productivity. Again, if none of this really works,
चिल्लाओ नहीं
अरे नहीं यार, नहीं करने का ये. But sometimes when there is a conflict that has gone out of control, like too out of control, like Mahabharat level conflict, and you're unable to manage using these steps, yeah, nothing will really come out of these fights. By honing these skills, you will soon find yourself navigating conflict with grace and avoiding unnecessary battles. Remember, Conflict isn't about winning or losing, it's about understanding collaboration, finding solutions that work with everyone. Now, go forth armed with your empathy blade and a calm demeanor and become the conflict ninja you were always meant to be. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel Facts and Fiction. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications.